Hello everybody, how you doing? This year is the year. I'm so excited. I'm so psyched that, I decided, some time ago to take the little things that I've known and the little things I've learned from prior experience, from current experience, from mentors that I love to work with or have worked with or been following, things that I found out, tools, software, strategies. The thing is, people are basically conditioned to non-believe. We're conditioned to, trust in, everyone else to do the work for us. So, like, if we're working at a job, we trust that our job, our business that we work for, or got a 9-to-5 for, basically, cares about us, cares about our well-being and understands us as an individual. And we believe that, everything that, a doctor may tell us is the best and most accurate information, and that the government has our best interest in mind. But the reality is all these entities are in business, and business means money. And when there's money in the factoring of, can I help? Will I help? Can I really put my moral values above the money? You're always going to run into complications. As we know nowadays, doctors don't always know what they're talking about because they're not trained to, deal with the problems. They're trained to handle the symptoms. We all know that. I ain't gonna go into the government because I don't want this video to get banned, but everyone feels how they feel, okay? But when you want to build a business, we normally look at people that have these lives where they went to Ivy League schools, they had all these opportunities, and they were at the right place at the right time, or they have the right look, or they have the right body. That only represents thousands. There are millions upon billions of other people that don't fit the criteria. This is why they always tell you that 1% of the of everything, everything that is run in the world is ran by the 1%ers. The 1%ers who own everything and run everything, and it trickles down to all their other sub corporations that they have under them. But they all ran by the same 4 or 5 families or businesses. Okay, so when you're working online and you're coming online to make more money because you need it, something isn't right with the 9-to-5 structure for you, or you haven't had opportunities, or you're disabled, you was injured, or you haven't worked in a long time, or you stayed home to raise your kids, got sick relatives, you need extra income, whatever the reason may be. It's the same way online as it is with anything. Money. So people are not necessarily going to teach you for free. They're not. They're going to tell you that their time is valuable and that you need to pay. I find it kind of contradictory that you're trying to help people make money, and that implies that that they don't have the money. That's why you're trying to help them make money, yet you want to charge them. I don't understand that way of thinking. If you know they don't have it, why are you forcing them to pay? Right? But this video isn't about breaking that down. This video is about letting you know that this year, after all the trainings and all the free trainings I did and built systems for people and learned how to do this and learn how to do that and became more public online and made YouTube videos and set up my Facebook groups and Facebook pages and try to train everyone to do what I was doing behind the curtains. I never wanted to be public. I never wanted to be in the videos, but here I am, constantly trying to inform you guys on what to do. The problem is, people don't want to move because they can't see the whole picture. They're not willing to sit down and watch an hour-long video. They want to watch a 5-minute video. I have to tell you that you people are ridiculous. You can't learn in 5 minutes what it takes somebody else 10 to 15, 20 years to learn. That is, I don't know if ridiculous is really, the most powerful word that I should be using right now, but yes, it's really ignorant of, certain people to think that, well, you took 20 years to learn that, but you're going to send me a 45-minute video. I ain't got time for that. What the hell? You want to change your life, but you ain't got time? You want to build a business, but you ain't got time? Then you don't have real reasons for the things you want to do. You just want to do them. But when it comes to the hard work, you're not ready for that. So you don't really want it. If that offends you, stop. Look at your business. Look at what you've done in the last 24 hours with your business. Have you done anything? Have you made any sales? Have you bought any traffic? Have you set up any pages? Have you bought a domain? Do you have a logo? Do you have a profile pic? Are you posting on Facebook? Are you making YouTube videos? Are you posting on Twitter? Are you sharing on Twitter? Are you doing lives? Do you have a blog? I mean, I could keep going. And I'm pretty sure that the majority of people that are watching this video don't. Now, some people may be new, and some people may say, well, that's a lot of stuff to get to do work. Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is a lot. But once it's done, it's done. And I made it really simple, and I never charged. Hoping God, understands my karma. I really just wanted to help. I can do everything that I showed you guys on my own, blindfolded. I had to learn how to speak. And I know I already took up almost 7 minutes of your time just talking, but I want to let you know that I'm a real person. I really didn't have nothing. And then when I gained everything, I really lost it. Okay? I really have basic life issues like all of us. I have really been broke. Okay? And I've also been the type of person that had money and was still broke. Okay? I've had health scares, family issues, all of that. I'm a real person just like you. And since I'm not charging anyone to watch my videos or to buy it, or to for the training inside my videos, I take it affords me the opportunity to make mistakes and not be perfect in my videos. Hey, it's free content. Okay? That you could also share to, help other people. But now we're at a point where we're past the training stage, brothers and sisters. We're past that part. Now it's time for implementation. Now that should have come as soon as you started to work your business. The moment you open your business, you should have been working on it. However, it takes people a lot of time. Okay? And just because I was shooting the training videos doesn't mean that I was sitting there step by step waiting. My businesses were already running. I had to set up test accounts to show you guys. And here we are again. I just recently joined this company that's on the screen because I like to test things out. And sometimes, most of the times, I spend my own money, test it out. And if I don't like it, then I lost the money. If it doesn't work, then I lost the money. But I won't lose respect. I won't lose my integrity as I'm talking other people into opportunities that I barely know anything about. When you go shopping for a car, you go test drive that car before you decide to buy, right? When you're going, searching for an apartment or a house, you go visit that house. You go walk through that apartment before you decide. And you don't do it just once. You don't do it for one apartment or one house. You see multiple houses. You see multiple apartments. You see multiple cars. You go to multiple dealerships. But when it comes to the business, people go off the hype. And while they're still so, fired up and ignited off the hype, they join. And before you know it, they're trying to convince people to join something that themselves don't know anything about. So ask yourself, why are people failing? Lack of knowledge. See, you can talk anyone into anything if you know what their issues are. Now, I know I'm speaking a little bit more on this video. We will get to the point, I promise you. But if I was selling roadside assistance, for example, because that's a familiar one everyone's seen online. That's why I'm using that as an example. Would I talk to people that's looking for weight loss information? No. Would I talk to people that already are in good shape? Not really. Would I just place ads anywhere without any direction, any demographics of the area? No. That wouldn't make sense. You'd be wasting your time. What if I produce 300 let's say 3,000 flyers, and I went to my local area and I passed them all out. What is the possibility that the majority of people I hand that flyer to wanted, needed, or was even interested in that information? Think of how many times people hand you a flyer and you barely look at it. Or you may snatch it because you know they're working and you're just trying to help them out. You may even have once in your life taken the flyer and got a couple of steps and threw it on the floor, threw it in the garbage, or folded it up and put it in your pocket and threw it away later. So we barely pay attention to flyers, yet the first thing people want to do when they run a business is try to get some flyers. That makes sense? You need to know that the power isn't only in producing the flyer, but it's producing the flyer for the right prospect, interested party, and then strategically getting to a location where the foot traffic is mostly built up with people that need your information. So if I was selling roadside assistance, would I stand outside the front of Macy's trying to get people to sell because I know they spend a lot of money to go into Macy's? No, I would stand in front of what? Car dealerships, or approach car dealerships. I will go to automotive shops, body shops, mechanical repair, car wash, right? I can get those companies as clients and they can make an extra income by offering it to what? Their clients. Do you understand what I'm saying here? So the majority of people fail is because it's a lack of knowledge. Knowledge gives you the power, not the systems, not the programming. It's knowledge. You could have no friends, but if you know a bunch of things, you would have a lot of interactions with hundreds and thousands of people on a regular basis. So not having the connection to people is reflective in your knowledge. The more you know, the more people will know you. You understand? Excuse me, drinking my coffee. So this company in front of you has an amazing system, and as we go through the videos, I will break down more and more and more about this system. I love this system, okay? And if it produces the results that I'm predicting for myself, this system will be something I would purchase and build for myself. This is exactly what I've been doing with my website, except for some fundamental differences, of course. But basically it's my, the idea or strategy that I've been using. So I want to show you my results for my primary account and the tester account that I did to show you guys about the system. So we're going to log into my account right here. Okay. Just keep in mind, this video is not really about this company at the moment because it doesn't matter the business opportunity. Remember on my site, the business opportunities are my products, as opposed to joining one company and selling only their products. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So let's go in here. Let's check my account. Let's see what's going on. Let's check my team. I haven't promoted. I haven't marketed. I haven't run traffic. I haven't done nothing. And I have new affiliates, 4 of them. 2 total active affiliates and 1 customer. And 1 person must have joined the free method or something like that and didn't order no products yet. If you watched the previous video, you remember when these boxes were gray because they were pre-enrollees. Now they're yellow. Did I advertise? No. Have I promoted? No. Have I sent the link out? I sent it to 1 friend to watch, and I sent it to my little chat group, which is only like a few people in there to just look it over. None of them joined because it wasn't about joining. I wanted them to see the system and make a decision off of that. When you have the skill set, it doesn't matter what opportunity you're part of because you know exactly what you need to do to produce the results. So look at this, 177 pre-enrollees. These are people that enter the system and put their email in. You know how valuable that is in, online network marketing community and industry? Building downlines, that is the hardest thing. That is the one thing that people struggle to do. Now I already got 4 affiliates, 2 active and 1 customer. So every Thursday, everything gets flushed. all your pre-enrollees get flushed. So if you don't upgrade by that Thursday and say someone else upgraded that was under you, you lose that commission. So most people upgrade before that cutoff, especially if they see their downline, they already got 100 people in there. Okay, and they start off with a bonus. So let me get out of this and let's look at the tester account that I set up, the testing email. See how well that one is doing. I entered my email as if I came to my own capture page and I was interested. So I went through this, I clicked on everything, I even watched the videos, because some systems won't allow you to move on to the next step until you at least played the video. Okay, so you know, I came in here, I played the video, and I logged out of the account. Right? So let me click over here, and I just wanted to see how well it worked before I started promoting. Look at this. Okay, I joined this what, a day, 2 days ago as a tester account. I already have 20 people in my downline. Okay, 20 people in my downline. All right, and I'm a free member. I haven't paid a dime. I haven't bought anything. All I did was submit my email. Now, if I join, these 20 people are my enrollees in my downline. Now, if they join, upgrade, or buy a product, that money comes to me. It only costs you $20 one-time payment to become an affiliate. That allows you certain levels of commissions in the compensation plan. When you start to purchase products, all the other commissions from the compensation plan open up. All right? So as a free member, you can still earn, but the earning potential is vastly lower than it would be if you ordered product. That's just the truth. And the products aren't, expensive. $69. That's nothing. For something that will benefit your life, increase your health, that's nothing. Okay? Nothing at all. And if you get 3 people ordering a product, they send you free product. So imagine if I get 3 people to come in and make a place an order, I get free product. Okay? So I won't have to buy it. So there's a lot more to it. But if your monthly, personal volume is met through you making a purchase on your own to meet that quota, or you making sales that produce the personal volume you need to make that quota. So if you produce the sales, your system is free, which means that you won't have to buy product. So now you got a system that you pay $20 for, and you never have to pay again, one-time fee. And you're running a business, making sales, which means you don't even have to order products yourself. You're in business for $20. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 20 people downline right now. 20. Okay? Let's refresh the page and see if someone else comes into the system. Let's see if it turns to 21 right before your eyes. That would be amazing, right? It's still 20 people. Okay. But as you saw, and Thursday is going to cut off. So I got 6 days to upgrade, right? And that's it. The system does all the work. Now, if this is the first video you're watching, you don't even know what this company sells. You don't know what they're selling here. I haven't told you anything. Unless you was watching when I was scrolling and got an idea, you don't even know what they sell, but you know about the system. See, the products may be good for individual use, but if you can't market it and it doesn't work well, then you won't build a business. This builds by itself. Right? All right, now we're going to go back into my account and I'm going to show you guys even a system like this that works on its own. What do they have back here? What I have been saying to you guys for the longest, what have I been trying to drill into your head on a regular basis? I've been saying it over and over and over again, right? Traffic. Why would a company put a link here for traffic if traffic wasn't important? You know how many people I run into and tell me, oh, you don't need to purchase traffic. It ain't producing results. It's amazing how you want to go from obscurity, not knowing absolutely anything. You want to spend $50 on something, and you want to generate $1,000 and $2,000 within 24 hours. And if you don't, it don't work. What? Are you kidding me? You know how much work you have to put into building a business? You know, it starts way before you open the doors. It starts with planning, structure, all of that starts with. When you're online, all that work is done for you. Your job is basically referring other people. What's the quickest way to get other people to see your offer? Traffic. You can't run around telling all your friends and telling the Uber driver and the pizza guy and the Chinese delivery man, people at the supermarket, people in your yoga class, people at your gym. Yeah, that helps. And if you're confident about your business, that's definitely something you will do. You pick and choose. But behind that, wouldn't it be better to order a list of people, 400, 300, 600, 1,000, 2,000, 8,000 people, than trying to talk to 300, 400, 600, 8,000 people? Do you think it's possible for you to speak to that many people on a regular basis? No. So if you're not ordering traffic, and this business right here, and put the link in there, because they know. How you think they generating those pre-enrollees and those sales that I just showed you guys? Look, I started this video out, or at least when we got to this point, by saying I didn't advertise. I didn't purchase any traffic. I didn't promote this. I didn't place this anywhere online. Besides the 3 or 4 people that I've personally spoken to that I work with, nobody knows I'm even in this. I have 4 members already. How do you think that they're producing those results? They're running traffic to their link on a regular basis. And the incentive is, hey, come in, we already got traffic for you. Not, hey, our products are the best and you should be honored that we allow you to sell our products. No, they're not saying that. They're saying come in because our system will generate you income. So if they make a believer out of you and you go in there and you see you got 4 people already, I'm starting off today with 4 members. I can post this online on my Facebook and say, hey, I joined this new system and this new system got me 4 members. I didn't promote, market, or did anything yet. What do you think the response will be to a post like that? Exactly. So let's see how far down my levels are. Okay, this is me, and as you see at the bottom of each person individual account, there's a level. Let's see how far my level goes down. 439 levels down. And this person just joined Friday 24th. That's today. These are pre-enrollees. They are under me. If they should upgrade, they become my affiliates. If they make a purchase, they become my customers. Okay? Now, I didn't personally enroll these guys, so there's a percentage of the compensation plan I won't get from personal enrollments. But on group volume and leg volume and binaries, once I order a product, all of that's for me. Not only me, my upline too. Okay? And here's a unique thing also. Let's take a look over here. What is this? The traffic rotator. We've been talking about traffic. So this company not only lists traffic in there, multiple traffic sources, but they give you a traffic rotator. Why? Well, if you guys join under me and I'm producing the traffic and I get a sale, whether I make it personally or whether you guys make it, and hell, if you guys make the sale, it just builds up my credibility. So, I'm hitting a couple of, checking off a couple of boxes by doing that. This is real togetherness in building a company. Now imagine you guys join under me and I set my rotator, and whenever I buy traffic, I send it to my link and your links are in there too. And then you, right under me, you connect everyone that's under you into your link. You understand? You create a chain. Or I could just send traffic to my one link, or I can send them to both. Okay, this can really help the people that struggle to get anything, or the people that join and don't have any money. They'll purchase the one product and say, listen, that's all I can afford, is that $69. I'm not sure if I could do this again next month. Hey, that's commitment. They paid the $20, they paid the $69, and you're running traffic. Put their link in there. Help them out. Because there's nothing like someone who believes in you, who goes out there and says, listen, I joined John. I only had $100. I spent $20 to get into the system, and I spent the last of that money to order product. And John done got me 5 sales. John did this, John did that. There's nothing like that. Okay? So I showed you guys the basic part of the system. There's so much more in the system. There's training, etc., etc. As you go through the system, you will see it. But the point is, no matter what the company is, you can't build it without traffic. Okay? You can't build it without traffic. Just, that's it. All right? So we're at a point where we're going to get to the point where we're doing traffic stitching. In the prior video, if it has been posted by now, I showed you worldprofit.com. The next couple of videos, I'm going to break down another traffic source. And the reason that I want you to learn these traffic sources, because once you realize the benefit, then you can get the money together and activate them and turn them on. Because, you know, 1,000 of people would have to see your link before you could get the hundreds that are joining you. You're not going to go out straight out the gate and spend $100 and make it $10,000. Is it possible? Yes, if you knew what you were doing and you fine-tuned it to where the majority of people that seeing your offer wants it. Yeah, that increases your odds, but it still is not guaranteed to happen overnight. So if I have to keep investing so I can get a reoccurring, so if I invest $100 a month, say that's all I can afford, that's no problem. Say I only could afford $100 a month, and I knew every time I spent $100, I got 2 members, and I know those 2 members, for this example, represent $20 in sales each, $20 in commission each. Sorry, $20 in commission each. That would mean that every time I spend $100, I generate $40 in monthly commissions, right? Okay, so if I tell myself I want to make at least $1,000, right? We're gonna divide that by 100. I'll need to spend $100 10 times to get to $1,000. So, no, that's not right. That's not right. Sorry. Let's do this again. I know when I spend $100, I generate $40 in commission, right? Monthly commission. I want $1,000 in commission, right? So let's see, divided by 40. Okay, 25 times. So 25 times 100, $2,500. Okay, divided by 12 months in a year, $208 a month. I know I got to spend at least $200 a month for a whole year in order to get to where I want, right? So 40. Wait a minute. Oh, because I did it by 40. Okay. 40, so that represents 2. That represents 2 different people. Okay. Divided by 40 is 25 times. So let's. Okay. So 40. So I would have to do that 25 times, spending $2,500, right? Now we know that that's the magic number. All right. So instead of 12 months, say if I wanted to do it in 6 months, I know I have to spend that amount, right? But you know how much you would have to spend. And remember, this is reoccurring. So I may spend $2,500 to make the $1,000 that I want. But here's the thing about the $1,000. It's coming in every month. Yeah, I spent that $2,500. Yep, I sure enough did. But every month, that $1,000 is coming in. You make more than what you spent back. I know I messed up with the last one, but you make way more than you spend back. $1,000 times 12 months. Oh, why everything likes to mess up when I'm live? 1,000, right, times 12. It's $12,000 minus your $2,500. You just made $9,500. So you have an idea how much you have to spend and how much you should expect in return. You have an idea how much you want to earn monthly, so you know how much you have to spend to get your reoccurring payments monthly to become that amount. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to generate $1,000 per month, I know in a year, I know that I'm gonna have to spend $100 for every $40 that it generates for me. So I know I have to spend $2,500. I would have to do it 25 times, and then after that, every month, I would be making $1,000. Not just that month and the month after, but that year and that year after, and the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. So when people say they don't want to spend the money and other people laugh at you or say something to you, is because it makes no sense. If you spent the money and generated the income keeps coming. That's what reoccurring means. It keeps coming. And who knows? One month you may spend $100 and make that $40. But then when you start posting online that this is what's going on, that month you may not have to spend anything and get 100 people joining. But at least you have a working model, working structure. So getting rich quick overnight, false. If you believed in that, you probably believed in Santa Claus at some point in life too. But this is plausible. This you can do. This you could do. Okay, let's break this down. Let's really get into this, because this year we ain't gonna bullshit. So let's say if you was getting only $800 a month, and the reason I'm using that number is because that's what I built my business off of. $800 in disability per month, nothing else, no other money coming in. Yes, I did some things on the side to try to generate some money, but how am I supposed to live off this? All right, and it's not the whole 800, because I got cell phone bills, I got cable bills, I got this, I got that, I got little knickknacks and things I like to get. So that 800 is really closer to maybe between $400 or $500 before I could even spend any of it. Okay. So from that $800, let's say I could only do the $100. And I know I got to do it 25 times because I can't afford to do it any faster. That's the only way I could do it. Right? That's the only way I could build that income. Well, after the 25th time, boom. What do you say about investing? If you was investing in stock, you would buy the stock at stock value and hope it goes up in value, right? That's investing. When you go to school, what are you doing? You invest in your time, but you also got to pay for that school. So you invest in your money too, that hopefully that education after you leave that school will get you a job that will do what? Help you make the type of money you need for your life, but also to make enough to pay back your initial investment, to make the time worth it, and to get that money back that you put or borrowed to get the education in the first place. Investing. Every time you get up and go to your 9-to-5 job, they're investing in you. That's why they pay you. But in return, your work is valuable to them. Your work helps produce more money. So they don't mind paying you $15 an hour, because you don't realize in that $15 an hour per all those hours you was there, you generated them $1,000. See, minimum wage is the lowest amount a company can get away paying you basically based off the cost of standard living and how much the companies are making. So that should tell you the same job that people were doing in the 90s for $4.25, for $4.75, the same exact job now with better technology and better equipment, they're paying you $15 now. It's the same job. It's the same job. You can build this off of McDonald's money, Social Security money. If you have a 9-to-5, you can build this even faster. If you would sacrifice and get things to the where you were. Everything in this company right here is a reoccurring monthly payment. Everything in Jeunesse, reoccurring monthly payment. That means the money keeps coming and coming and coming and coming over and over and over and over and over again. So you need to buy traffic. And you need to invest in that traffic that is going to produce the results you want. Scale it out. I don't care. You're getting your tax returns. Yeah, you're going to go buy a new car. Cool. You're going to go buy some new sneakers, go on a trip. Yeah. And once that money is spent, it's not coming back. You got to go to work, bust your ass, pay more taxes, and wait till next year. A lot of people do that. This year, let's end all of this. Put your best foot forward. Go back and watch the videos. Now that you have a better understanding of what the hell I was trying to teach you guys, go back and look through and say to yourself, oh my God, if I send 1 million people to this site, smartly, strategically, knowing what you're doing, not just any random people, what are the odds that even, we're going to do this, because some people are more visual than others. Let's see how many zeros we got. Let's take off one. Okay, this is 1 million, right? 1 million visitors, right? Let's say 1% is 10,000 people. That's 1%. 10,000 people. Let's say out of 1 million people, it took 1 million people to watch your offer or go to your site for you to generate 10,000 interested people. These are people that are interested. We ain't talking about sales. We ain't talking about them joining. These are people that were interested that filled out the capture page. Right? They said that the percentage of people that actually join is lower than that 1% of 1 million. So, for examples in this video, let's minus, now that was 10,000, right? So out of that 10,000, let's minus another 1%, right? That's 100 people. That's 1% of 10,000. It's 100 people. Each one of those 100 people decided to join. See that? My phone's ringing from my ad. Each one of these 100 people decided to join. And from these 100 people, out of that 1 million people, okay? Of these 100 people, you generate monthly that $40. You're making $4,000 a month. For life. This is lifetime income. You repeat that process again, you're making $8,000 a month. You repeat that process again, or 2 more times, let's double that 8,000, because if you did it at 4,000 and you did it again and you made 8,000, we're gonna do it again. Right? And it should make another 4,000, right? Now you're getting $12,000 every month. $12,000 a month times 12 months. No. It's $144,000 per year. How much it may take to get that 1 million customers? Let's say for argument's sake, just for demonstration purposes, let's say you spent $2,000. is $142,000 at the end of the year. So guys, well, I mean, let's say $2,000 per month, right? So I already did, let's start from the beginning. 144, right? No. I want to give you an accurate, okay. 2,000, right? Times 12. It's $24,000, right? Your profit is $120,000. Do you see how investing gets you the reward you want? Now, we're only talking about for example purposes. Imagine you had 8 businesses. This is what I'm talking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another 40-something minute video. But I hope that I'm getting through to you on another level that isn't just training and click here and click that. I'm now training your mind. I want your mind to comprehend what you're seeing, what you're understanding. When you go to work today, look at your hours versus your pay. Add up all your bills, okay? And if they're manageable, cool, that's good. You're doing a good job. But add up all the things you want to do that you can't afford to do. How much extra money do you need? Do you feel that you spend most of your time at work and less time home with your significant other, your spouse, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your kids, your family? So you sacrificing all that time, and how much do you make for that sacrificed time? If you're sacrificing that time to make money, but it's not enough, then what are you sacrificing? Why are you sacrificing for the same things? When you can invest that money, instead of buying clothes, instead of going on trips, instead of, all the materialistic things that you think you need. Remember how you needed them sneakers 4 years ago? Do you still have them? That hat, that jacket, that chain? You remember that trip you went on? It was good memories. But don't you wish you had that money now? Make that sacrifice, because if you can do it for 1 year, sacrifice, you would change the other 20, 30, 40 years of your life. So when someone says, I can't do it, I feel bad for them. Because the truth is, you're going to struggle the remainder of your life, and you're choosing that struggle. I'm choosing not to struggle. Not to live my life below my standards, below my desires, below what I want. I don't call that living. I call that surviving. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. If I made any mistakes, I will correct it through editing. But as you know, I do not really edit and redo my videos over. It is what it is. It's from the heart. It's from reality. And as you can see, I've been posting online, and I have yet to receive a comment or any kind of bashing that tells me my information is wrong, or my assessment is wrong, or my idea is wrong. But I have been blocked and unfriended because I go against the package idealism of selling free information as training. I don't believe in that. I don't support that. There's nice people that do it. Don't get me wrong. They're nice people, and they generate a lot of money and have a lot of value to add to anyone's business. However, just the principle of it, packaging up something free that we can teach every one of us how to do, and packaging it up and charging obscene amounts like $297 and $997 and $497, which is a drop in the bucket for someone who already has money and just adding to their knowledge base, but is really a necessity for those that don't have money. And when they don't have money, they can't afford to pay that. I don't agree with that. I'm against that. So I give you free training in its rawest form, and I hope you take advantage of it this year. All right, let's just check back here real quick. Let's just see. Okay, no one else joined here. I want to check the pre-rollee again, give you an idea once again of what is possible And I'm just using this business as an example, guys. All right, this isn't a promotional video for this company. It's just for the idea. I still haven't mentioned, okay, 20 pre-enrollees. I still haven't mentioned how many or what the products are in this video, because it's unimportant. It's good products, don't get me wrong, but this isn't a product video. I'm not marketing this video to try to get sign-ups. Okay, so here we are. These are the people that are enrolling them, and they're falling under me. As you can see, my name is not here. My name is not here. And this is for the pre-enrollee account. Okay? 20 people. One more time. We're going to go back into my other account. And let's see how many levels down is going on. Let's see if someone recently, while we've been talking and watching this video, let's see if someone actually came into the system. I think we was at 439. No, okay, no one came. Not on my tree. Doesn't mean they're not in the system under someone else, but in my particular one, no one else has joined since we've been watching this video. But anyway, you get the idea. Take care. God bless. And I wish you luck this year.